Yorkshire were promoted after Kent's defeat in Cardiff, but they go into the last day of the LV County Championship season in charge of their game with Essex, looking for a win which could yet gain them the second division title. They resumed on the third morning on 44 for 3 in their second innings with a lead of 179 and looked at the in-form Adam Lyth to ensure that they were not going to let things slip after their big first innings lead. Lyth, as ever, looked impressive. This cut off the back foot took him to his fourth 50 in his last 4 innings. He had an amazing season 2 years ago and has hit that kind of form again in the second half of this summer. His dismissal was extremely unfortunate as he turned a ball from Tom Westley straight into the hands of Jake Mickleborough under the helmet. It just stuck. Westley then removed Gary Balance, who cut the spinner to Tom Craddock, to depart for 27 at 108 for 5. And that quickly became 111 for 6 as Andrew Hodd fell just after lunch with a nick behind off Craddock. Essex were now back in this game. But they were then batted back out of it by Anthony McGrath and Azim Rafiq, a player who impresses more and more with every match he plays. On a turning pitch which also offered the paceman something, batting was never easy, but this pair defended magnificently when they had to and chose the right balls to hit to the boundary as they saw out the next 42 overs to give their side a chance of winning the second division title. McGrath again produced an innings of note just when his county required it. Another 50 here was added to some important match-winning ones from earlier in the season. We're still to hear as to whether this was his final innings for the county he's represented since 1995. This pair batted through most of the afternoon session and into the evening one to give their side a great chance of a third successive win, which has seen them promoted in spite of losing more overs to the weather than all other counties. They are the only team of the A team which has not been defeated, but they will miss out on the second division title if Derbyshire win their game against Hampshire. Azim Rafiq had only reached the 50 mark once in the first class game prior to this match. He now made it 2 half-centuries in 2 innings with this shot. He put on a grafting 110 with McGrath, who was finally out for 68 when he top-edged to pull off Graham Napier, which gave the bowler his 9th wicket of the match. He didn't manage a 10th for the first time in his career though, Tymel Mills getting rid of Stephen Patterson instead. With the declaration now imminent, Azim Rafiq changed gears. This is not in the coaching manual. Yorkshire declared on 252 for 8, setting Sussex 388 to win in a minimum of 107 overs. They've never chased that down at home in their history, and it's unlikely to happen here after Azim Rafiq had Mickleborough caught off bat and pad at short leg with his 4th ball. And then Patterson had Westley taken behind with a total on just 22. 6 more runs were added to that before the close, leaving Essex a mighty 360 runs to win on the last day with only 8 wickets in hand. Then Yorkshire can start the celebrations, whether they've been crowned as champions or not.